Drop to roll on 4. Hey. In the new Brotato update, there are a couple of new amazing things, but one that especially caught my attention is where killing the enemies by burning them increases your elemental damage. And if I saw that right, that is not a unique. You can get that multiple times. So today the goal is to see just how broken it is on a character that multiplies that bonus because we get plus 25% elemental damage. Where are my bands? Wait, where are my bands? Wait, hold on. Band system. Ah! Who thought it's a great idea to make this a toggle in the... Harvesting is good for bonus money. Burn. Roll. Sure. That is bonus money. We need a lot of money today. Ja, scheiße, weißt du. Ach, Dex, Mann, du bist doch so behindert, weißt du. Das ist doch einfach... Ah! Okay, I'm gonna explain it very quickly for the third time now. So, we go burn. We want low damage burn weapon. So, flamethrower, because base damage low equals very high amount of kill with burn. We have item that stacks up damage, elemental damage, when we kill with burn. So, we want lots of burn. Got it? Okay, now we hopefully get a run going. We only banish purple items, by the way. That we get as many of the other ones that stack the damage. Don't do this to me now. You give me the weapon. Okay. And mister, we don't do this again. Oh, okay. You're like, but really close. Okay. You just saved yourself a lot of pain. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We have 3 wands. Okay, that's good. We already have bonus elemental damage. We already have bonus harvesting. So that's a nice start. But yeah, we can have an infinite amount of those items. Like, just imagine you have 10 items, every 25 burn kills, you get just 10 elemental damage, and eventually, I will maybe also get curse, like that we get the fish hook, and that means we get 2 elemental damage, maybe even 3. Okay, nice, perfect. What do we get? Range is fine. Let's go for luck. We need very good drops. We will go for more elemental damage. So the mage is played because he gets 25% bonus elemental damage, which is very nice for us. We'll go for you, we'll roll. And there's another wand. Do we need experience gain? Maybe I should go for a little bit, because this is how we get a lot of harvesting, armor, HP, attack. Attack speed doesn't matter. The way the burning works is, when you hit the enemy, the strongest burn is taken and refreshes the duration, like whatever its own duration is. So it doesn't matter if you have like 4 of the wands. The only thing it matters for is that more enemies get attacked. But if you only attack the same enemy, it doesn't make a difference. Except for the base damage of the weapon. Oh man, that was a weird start now. Like, I'm... The moment I noticed bands are not there, I was like, why? And then I went on the Discord and someone said, I think it's a shame that the band was turned into a toggle that is automatically off. And I'm like, yeah, why did you do that? It's such a great feature, right? You deal no damage, actually, we don't care. But yeah, it's such a great feature. Why would you turn this into a toggle? Like, or at least have it automatically on and then give yourself an option to turn it off. That is also something I understand. But in what world do you not want to have bans? Because the way I view it is, if you don't want to use bans because you don't like them, you just don't click them, right? Like, it's not rocket science, I think. But hey, I'm not jumping at the throat of the developers for making something, because I know some people complained about the bans, that this is no longer the Brotato how it's known, and I'm like, mate, if they keep adding more items to the game, do you really not wanna have the banishes? Like, do you understand what the game looks like in a little bit of time? Yeah, it will be very difficult to navigate around. Wand, let's roll. Ah, we don't care. We also don't care because, yeah, it doesn't matter. Another wand? Sure. Shouldn't take that. Oh my god. Oh, our damage is pathetic. Is our damage pathetic? Wait, it's not, right? It's good. I'm just thinking it's pathetic. Because it takes time to tick, but, like, look at the blue one. So this one triggers 3 times 12 damage. This one triggers 5 times 14 damage. The only thing I would like to see is, like, a legendary that is, like, the entire burn damage triggers on the very first hit. Like on the very first tick, I mean. So, for example, the 5 times 14 would then be 90 damage on the very first trigger, where it would tick to deal burn damage, the first 14. I think that would be a very nice legendary item to help the burning, because right now, once you go into Endless, burning just takes too long. Like, the enemies get to you and kill you. A little bit of lifesteal is probably not bad. Let's get you. Wait. No, Flamethrower. Don't do this, Dex. Don't be stupid. HP is good. Elemental damage, I will take a 2. That is a lot. Okay, well, beautiful. So the moment I see a purple item, I have to remember that I want to banish it, unless it's limited or unique. Oh, but I can't buy the other one. I should have banished it then. Or can I buy it? Do I need that much attack speed on the Flamethrower? Because 0.7 is still a lot for infinite piercing attacks, right? So I could buy... You know what? Okay, I'll not ban it so far. I will just take a look at later on how many purples are left. And if there are way too many, then I may just buy it and cripple us. But keep in mind, the moment the enemy burns, we don't need to attack them again. That's already enough. So it would be fine to get it. But obviously it would limit how many enemies we can hit if I move around. Unless we just hit all of them with the piercers and bonus range. Oh yeah, I should do that. Okay, good. Recycle. 12% damage is like just crazy. And the purple one now has 6 times 24 damage. This has 3 times 18. You're the wrong one. You know what? I'll take that. I need a lot of level ups. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. One more good luck roll. Perfect. Oh, the enemies have double HP, by the way. Which doesn't really matter. You know what we need? We need the bullet that gives us +1 pierce. Yes, it heavily reduces our initial hit damage, which is 10 and 8. That doesn't matter. But it would allow us to penetrate an enemy to hit whatever's behind it. Which also means our AoE with the snake will be more severe because we have 2 hits in a row. And while it doesn't refresh the burning on the original target, it is still good for the larger groups. Okay, you're burning, that means I don't even have to chase after you. I mean, I have to do it again because he's very tanky. But the thing is, once we hit once, I don't have to chase him down. I don't have to chase him down. Dude, I don't see my mouse. I don't see my mouse. Yeah, he had double HP, okay? That was borderline impossible. Let's go for the HP. Let's go for the harvesting. 1, 2, 3. Roll. That is good. Instantly destroy trees. That is... Nah, I don't have money. That is good. Roll. We have our first red wand. Where's the fishhook? Look, I'm telling you, when I just play for funsies, where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a wave 20 video, I get the fishhook on like wave 5, the first one. And then when I want to do a video where it's like, oh, we wanna break this item, I don't get it. The fishhook for ages, though keep in mind, because the item is unlimited, it also doesn't really matter. Oh, I love the burning spread. Can I just stand still? Like, I have to dodge the bullets, yeah, but can I just... Oh, you're... Never mind. Oh, but this one dashes. Never mind. Wand. 9 times 29. This is 5 times 21. I'll also get this one, but no more. Okay, that one is insane. This one is also crazy. I'll take it. So this is our first horde wave. I don't think this will be a problem. It's kind of what we excel at. Just killing masses, like burning them. We don't have the pierce, and that hurts a little bit. But I don't think it will be a problem, because once they burn, they just die a second later. Oh, this feels good right now. So I never thought that the burning is good. I wouldn't say it's flawless, but it's very consistent. It's not difficult. Now, I say this early on, but let's wait until we get to the later stages. But still, so far, it has felt so insanely good. Like, just very powerful. I think it has very limited scaling. Again, as I said in Endless, the biggest issue is you can't afford to wait for 9 ticks to kill the enemies with the burning. You need something that one-shots or the enemies charge at you and kill you. Okay, nice. I would have liked to actually let one of these hatch to see if we can kill that. 414 on wave 9. That is solid. Luck good to see higher rarities. I want to have the harvesting, but I think I'll go for luck again. Hello? Perfect. Well, kind of, not really. We have so many ways to get percent damage with the pearls, I don't care. That is a unique purple. Hold on, purple stacks. Purple. That is not a purple. I mean, it is purple, but it is not like a purple that we care about. And yes, I will lock even something like this that we don't really care about. Like, it's nice to have. You heal when you dodge, but we have minus 2% dodge, so we will not dodge a lot. However, if it shows up in the future again, it could have been the item that we are looking for, and that would make me sad. So let's not do that. I think the ban system will take quite a while for me to get used to, that when I want to ban, like for example, everything on a red tier, that I actually banish it. And it will also be very interesting to figure out when do I banish. Like, let's say you're on a run that is barely getting by, and you get a red one that you could definitely take, but it would also be on the ban list otherwise. Like, just right now you need a power. Do you banish it for a better future, or do you take it to survive guaranteed, or more likely? But then it means it can show up again. I need more healing from fruits. With this much luck, fruits are overpowered. Speed or elemental damage? I think I'll go for a bit of speed to evade. More armor is also okay. Let's roll. No, not red. Not red decks. You know what? I don't need to combine them. We have everything we need. Let's roll. Item. Ban. Ooh, that was fancy. I think I will get one more red, that we just have 2 of them that can attack. You're unique. You are a lot of... We'll find other ways, okay? We'll find other ways. Enemies have a higher chance of dropping fruits. That does sound good. Does it though? It's too expensive, okay? Our problem is it's too expensive. I think what I'll do is I'll heavily focus on the purples now. Because right now I have to constantly take elemental damage, and that's quite annoying. And instead I would like to take other stats that help us scale our economy, but also my survivability, because last round I almost died. So yeah, my goal will be just hard roll for purples. We will take very good items that help economy-wise on other rarities. But for example, for our burning, like for our wand, I don't think we have to level that up. Because the next goal is either way, we want to have the flamethrower. I totally forgot about that. The reason I went for the wand is it's a burning weapon, but also it's just elemental, nothing else. Many of the other ones are primitive, and then primitive weapons are more likely, and I didn't want to have that. But sadly, there's no, like, heavy elemental weapon, except for the flamethrower. But, you know, that's the one that we want to get. If I could start with that, we would have no problems. 410 is solid. We don't care about you. I will go for a little bit of armor. We'll go for more speed. Funny. That is another banish. Goodbye. Another banish. Oh! We actually found it! We actually found it! And bonus damage while rolling, but I don't think I can afford to lose HP. Okay, but this is insane. Minus 2 armor. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! Okay. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it has no use. It has insane use, but what I mean is, because we have so many wands, I'm not really sure if it mattered here. But it will definitely help out a lot. Like, this would have been a clutch moment where I have to hide in a corner and just shoot at the enemies, and as they walk in, they burn to death. Okay, if that still happens, then the last, like, without the item, I would have just died. It seems to be fine, but projectile amount is an issue. So, attack speed may actually help. No, I think the problem is the burning takes too long to happen. Okay. Let's run away. Funny enough, that rhymed. Oh god. Dude, I would have so died without the silver bullet. I didn't even realize. Is it called silver bullet? I always call it silver bullet. Sharp. Same thing. Same thing. Are you telling me a silver bullet can't be sharp or what? Yeah. Easy. Easiest game of my life. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what? I'll take you. That you're out of the way. Elemental damage. But you had to wait, right? You had to wait. We have our first Will-o Wisp. Lose your armor, lose your speed. This will get me killed. This will so get... I should have bought the purple one to get it out of the way. Okay, I just had to go back to the character select because my banishes were away again. You definitely get banished. Okay. Do we want to banish you? I don't think so. That would be stupid. Yeah, we can find better targets. That is also a good one to take. Bonus luck and bonus dodge though. Let's slow the enemies. Okay, you know what? Just to thin out the pool faster, I'll banish it. I'm not saying it's a great idea, but I think we'll need like a humongous amount. And I need to find the flamethrower really fast. Okay, careful. We are very squishy now. We lost 2 armor. That was half of my armor. We got 1 elemental damage. We got 1 elemental damage. The turrets can burn the enemies. I need to get the sausages now. And we need more snakes. But I need to get the sausages because we will just get like a trillion amount of turrets. We won't get any engineering, so they deal no damage. And look at this, it died from the burning here. I wonder if our main attack also counts as burning damage because it's elemental. But I would think they only mean specifically burning damage. Dude, how much did we get in this wave alone? There's another one. Wait until I have the flamethrower, by the way. Things will become really crazy then, and we need more of that item. If I find one right now, we have the mirror actually, and we'll go crazy. So what do we need? I think I'm good. I could go for more damage, but I feel like I should go for a little bit of attack. Nah, let's roll. A little bit of range, sure. Max HP is good. So I will go for the HP. I'll go for you. Let's hope for the best, that we find the good stuff. Sure. I don't want to get rid of this. I may actually banish this, but eventually I can get rid of it. But then that's a perfect banish. Sure. Lock. Roll. Potato potat. We don't need you. Goblet is insane. That is bonus armor. I'll take it. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. And we have gained 6 elemental damage. Now about the harvesting, I really like it to kickstart a run with it because you get so much more money. Like sometimes 50% bonus early on if you invest into it. And that means you can get your normal damaging weapons that you require. Like early on I like to go for 6 weapons. You get them easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, thank you. But you also get economy items, or you can at least roll more to find more stuff and the run works out better. However, it also gives you bonus experience, and that is the insane thing, because you just become exponentially stronger. Not just more items, not just more weapons, but also better stats from the level ups. And that's why I love it. But later on, like right now, we need to invest so much into it to make a difference that it doesn't really matter. I need a flamethrower. Like really quickly. I can't survive this. Holy smoly of all molies. That is perfect. Thank you. I will take that. That is dangerous, but I'll take it. Dodge. You. We don't crit. Bag is good. You're also... Didn't we have a hook? Yeah, 15% pity bonus. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the thing is with the flamethrower, it actually has insane synergy with lifesteal. Because you attack so much. And this one is pretty much lifesteal. Because when you crit, you just heal, right? That is like lifesteal. Meaning it's kind of absurd. The only thing we need now is we need to find the flamethrower. Like, I can't believe we still haven't gotten it. It's not the biggest deal, because the enemies are still dying to the burning. We seem to have a very good damage amount right now, where most of the times we don't one-shot them with the first hit. But many of them, like the weak ones, they are dying from one singular hit. And that's not good, because then we don't get elemental damage. And I don't want that. Oh, this wave is so much calmer. Yeah, that could have been really bad on the last wave. For some reason, the biggest issue that I have is just finding the weapon that I want. Sometimes I wish there was like a priority system that you can put on a weapon, like excluding legendaries maybe, or maybe with legendaries, and the weapon is 50% more likely to appear. Dodge, crit, I'll go for the crit because of, you know what? No, I will double up on you. I should be reasonable. There's a snake. I should be reasonable, but I'm not. So... you know, it is what it is. Bag, beautiful. So now we are 28. You gave us 28? Wait. Is that increased by the 25% bonus of the character? I gotta check this out whenever it goes up. If it ever goes up by 2. Because it should go up 3 times by 1 and then 1 times by 2. I mean, obviously, unless it's not affected by the character bonus, which I would assume that it's not. There it was. Okay. 29. Let's see what the next one is. But this would be ridiculous because if it's not affected by the character bonus... Was it there? No, that was just a level up. If it's not... There we go. 30. If it's not affected by the character bonus, then we still get a 25% on top of that. Do you understand how much elemental damage it is? Like, do you know how hard it is to get that much elemental damage going? And we just got that with one item and we can have multiples of that. Oh, this will be bad. Oh, this will be really bad. Let's roll once for good luck. Yeah, let's go for the crit. Well, you got cursed. That's funny. I will also take you as a unique purple out of the way. Can I please just find what I'm looking for? That is good. Didn't I have you double cursed? Yeah. So we had 76%. Now we have 96%. That is ridiculous. Come on. Scared sausage, I said I want that. You're purple unique. Yeah, right. I have to take them. Dex, don't just ignore them. That is so much healing. I'll go for that. And boss fight. So this is a dangerous boss fight because our entire damage is pretty much just the burning. That means I can't attack him all too much. It seems to be fine though, and the pierces definitely help. Yeah, especially when we crit kill random enemies that come by. Oh, but our burning can't crit. So if we crit heal, it means we one-shot the enemies. But we know the weak ones get one-shot. That just happens. If they are too weak to burn, to die. Okay, +1, how much is it? 36. Let's check it out again, if it ever goes up by 2. Okay, +1. 37. This time I'm paying closer attention to my character alone. There? 38. Dude, do you see how fast it goes up? Was that 1? 39. That was 1. If it goes to 40 now, we have the confirmation it's not multiplied by the character. Yeah, it went to 40. I will do one more safety check, but we pretty much have the confirmation. It's not multiplied by the character value, which would make the most sense. There it is. 41. Okay. I will just say it's not multiplied, and the insane thing about that is that means the value the character gets is even higher than that. Unique red potion. Sure. Oh, hey, fishhook. Perfect. I'll take you. Let's recycle. I don't actually need attack speed, so... I have to take that it's purple, right. Right. Well, that sucks now. Perfect. I don't want to have a cursed wand. Okay, we want to get out of the cursed wands. Vanish. Do I take that? Sure. Do we take... No. No, not today, okay, guys? Okay? We all know we want it, but we'll not take it. So now let's check out just how strong the fireball is. I think it has too much damage. Like, I'll check at the end of this because we know we had 41 elemental damage after the last wave. I will check how much we got here, but I have a feeling it won't go up by a lot. Do you think it's a unique, but it just shows it's an item? Because I would have thought by now we have seen it more times because I've banished so much. But there's just nothing. Like, at least one of them would have been nice. I guess it's a purple, so yeah, I need to curse them because it's too rare to find them. Sure. Sure. Really? I need to curse that. I'm sorry. Okay, more enemies. Sure. There's the one. That is the one. Did we curse? Yeah, we did. Okay. Oh, yeah, I wanted to check. 46. So it went up by only 5. That does make sense because the weapon is stronger. I need the flamethrower. I can't believe how hard it is in this game to find the flamethrower. Like, it's actually incredible. It's not the worst thing ever because we also have the turrets that burn the enemies. And with the snake, it spreads by quite a lot. But we need to get a lot of trees for that, and we also don't have a lot of trees. And we are missing a lot of economy items, especially the black flag would be insane here. Luck is perfect. Damage is okay, but I don't want too much. Perfect. Sure. Always burn the enemies. You know what? I'll not even take you. I'll also not take you. Armor or lifesteal? I'll go for a bit of armor. 34%. Perfect. 6. Nice. I don't even care about you. I don't even know why I locked it. Okay, so... Snake? What do we do now? I don't even want to focus on that. No. No, give me my stuff. This is not funny. That is another bunny. That rhymed. Good. Cool. So now it's up to... 56? It just got 10 in the last wave. How much are you? 13.27 HP per second. If I get hit, it doesn't matter. Look at this. Oh, this is flawed. I have to burn the Sharky Boy, though. Oh, this is good. I can't believe that we actually got an Axolotl that I'm happy about. You know, because usually it always takes the stats that I don't want to have, because those are the stats I don't invest into. Like, if I build a melee damage build and it gives me range damage for luck, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that, my friend. But this time here, it was actually kind of useful. I still need to get the range back. Wait, we could get an Hourglass here. Please, Gods of Brotato. We have to do this again in the future, but the banishes would only be for the red items. So, when we get to this wave, we get a double red item guaranteed. We just go back in time. And maybe we find another time watch. And another one. Hourglass, I mean. This is, by the way, the longest wave that exists in the game. 90 seconds. So, I would assume from the 56 elemental damage that we had, this will go up by quite a bit. To maybe 71, if you're lucky. I hope, at least. Because there are also a lot of weak enemies on the stage. And less of them spawn while the bosses are alive. But it should be a decent amount. Do we ever see it increase? They just went up the moment I said it. Nice timing. Yeah, but I think my damage is too high at this point. Like, this is the irony of this weapon. It's so bad for us because the more elemental damage we get by not killing the enemies with the weapon, the more damage we give our weapon. Funny. So, you are 67. That's a little bit less than what I hoped for. Coupon, good. Elemental damage cursed. I will also take you. I don't care about you. Sure, you know what, why not? Let's take it. I have no okay, they really like to decrease armor. That's totally fine. You get cursed, you get bought. Another snake. Goldfish is good. Dangerous. I don't have that many slots. Okay, this is really matter. Curse is 20% bonus damage. You know what? I don't care. Unique is out of the way. You're out of the way. Because I don't want to waste all of my money. Like, we need all of the shop slots right now to find this annoying item. Okay, that's a unique. Perfect. This annoying item, and it just doesn't want to show up. Mirror is good. Nah, I don't care about you. Oh, do I want to have the wand? It deals so much burn damage, right? And this one is probably just killing all of the enemies. Like, how much damage do you deal? 368. You have... Oh. And it barely has any more burn damage than this. Look at this. It's 15 more. How is it so bad? I'm gonna find the flamethrower. I don't care. I'm gonna find the flamethrower. I'll make my build work that I wanted. So sadly, we still haven't seen more of the item. I'm a little bit surprised. Like, and now I'm at a point where I'm really like, okay, hold on. Something is wrong. I had a feeling it could be a unique because it's one item, right? Where is it? Here. 67 on one item is completely absurd. Like, I think this would be balanced if it was unique. It would be more than balanced. You know, playing without the Void Pearl really reminds me why I enjoy the Void Pearl so much. Because it puts me under so much tension to decide whether I want to buy something or not. Especially the unique purples that I want to curse when we didn't have the hooks yet. It's like, well, either I get a way worse item or I make the item pool worse. What do I do? 0.75, you know what? Scheiße, I shouldn't do this. It's fine. It's fine. Also, unique, perfect, out of the way. I like it. Range is okay. Double snake. There are too many good items here. I can't do that. I need all of these. Spyglass gets cursed. Good. Penguin is out. How many times have I seen a flamethrower, by the way? I just realized. I don't think I ever looked at it. But look at this juicy damage. Look at the base damage, right? That is mental. But how many times have I seen a thing and just skipped it? I have a Okay. 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 We can do that. Recycle, get you. Roll. Fruit basket, get it out of the way. Oh, I'm really scared right now how many times I skipped that. Yeah, barely deals more burn damage. Look at this. 277, 281. It extends it by a lot, but that I don't really care about. 71 stats. Oh, and the curse, the hook is next to it, so I can always check out if he cursed something. Okay, 71 stats. That was only 4 on the last round, right? Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, as I said, the more we scale up elemental damage, the more absurd this becomes. Do we just face the same boss twice? I thought that can't happen anymore. No, I think it was a bug at one point that you could face the same boss on different elite waves. Like, if you had 3 elite waves, it could be it's on the first elite wave, second elite wave, third elite wave, all the same boss. And that got fixed. Did they change his balls? I don't know if that was changed or if I just never bothered, but did you notice how they opened up? Like, he first does the shot where it looks like an 8 that inverses. Like, it goes inside of itself, but then it opened up. And I don't think it used to do that, because now it hits way more area. What I do for the beauty of this item. 9 elemental damage is good. Let's sell it. We can't do that, I'm sorry. That is honestly not bad. Luck is good, damage is good. Each wave grants 8 points randomly split between your primary. Each wave 10% chance to spawn additional elite. So here's the thing. I believe cursed, this number goes actually down. But because a negative number. But I want this to go up. We will eventually curse it one day. But today, like, I don't care about the stats. Okay, it's quite simple. I don't even know what primary means. I would assume melee damage, range damage, elemental damage, engineering. But we'll take it. Okay, nice. More money is good. Dude, the recycle value is so mental. I'll take the speed that I can decrease it a couple of times. 39% is not that great. It was the first one? Okay, I didn't know that. I thought I already had that a couple of times. Another purple unique. I want to, like... Sad that you can't lock that, by the way. Lure's insane. 50% experience gain. We have more than enough. We don't need that right now. I think I will go for you. Because then it is way less chance. What did we just get? Okay, that's cool that you show that, but like, what did you do? So now it's broken and turns back into a normal item. It's no longer unique. Yeah, but I have no idea what you just gave me. Wait, this was the elite wave? And we fight exactly the same elites again. So it's not like you randomize the stage again, but you take like exactly on the same stage again. That is so cool. But do you see how the balls open up? Did you see that? Dude, if we find another hourglass, we can go back in time again. And again. And again. And we become stronger. And the enemies don't. I need to get rid of the other weapons, but my concern is we don't have enough attack speed with the flamethrowers to burn all of the enemies. Well, I need to curse that. That really sucks now. Because, like, you know, I want the shop slots, but I can't get them. That is another flamethrower. The next one gets replaced, which is you. Goodbye. Mirror is really good, depending on what we find. Well, that's really good. That's really good. You know what? I lock you now. That is beautiful. That is also beautiful. Okay, how many purple items am I finding? There was movement speed, so primary stats is just the entire... Yeah, okay, of course. It says primary. It's the entire page. 8 random stats. I'm gonna say it. I think that item sucks. The only benefit is that you can get an elite spawn. Like, that is one thing I really love. Because imagine you get this on wave 10, and then you just get a random elite that you can easily take on, and you get a red chest. It's not a normal green chest like right now. It's just a red chest. Now, I also realize if that ever happens at the elite spawns, I'll probably not notice it and not look out for it, so I may die. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Wait, how much do you have right now? 92. This is one singular item. More dodge. Right, we have 70% dodge. I should have cursed the dodge. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I need all of them. That's good. So what we'll do is... No. I keep recycling. I could also curse it, I guess, but I really wanted to spend some money here. Well, that's good. So if I stand still, can we actually deal with the enemies? Ooh, I'm used to have the tardigrade counter. I don't have that here. Yeah, and this shows now why the burning is so bad in the game for Endless. Do you notice how long some of these cursed enemies survive? Even though we have more than enough burn damage for them, it just takes too long to take them down. If I buy that, we can't get it doubled up in the shop, so I can't do that. Hunting trophy? Sure. I declined the last one. I don't know why I said sure. That's a 40% chance. That's ridiculous. I have to go for that. We'll go for you. We'll go for you. We'll go for you. Let's roll. More monkey. Good. You're also out. Goodbye, my friend. Extra stomach is good enough to take that. It's kind of insane. Not today, my friend. 111. And you cursed, which is very likely given the chances. So, okay, one thing I really like about this item, it gives you 8 stats, and especially if it would give us 18, how much burn damage are we dealing? What is going on? But yeah, one thing I really like about it is, I just noticed that, because when I got lifesteal, I'm like, well, I wouldn't pick up lifesteal, but you know what? That's actually a nice stat to just randomly get. Same for armor. Like, if you pick this up really early on, getting 8 stats for free is insane. Sure, it may be something you don't care about at all, but now I wish there was a counterpart that also does it for the secondary stats. Like, imagine an item that gives you bonus % enemies. Not today. Not today. Usually I would take this to optimize, but it's not even about the red item, so I don't care. I would like to find more of the Hourglass, okay? For that it would be cool, but I think we'll survive it. That is way too good to say no to. I don't even care about... I mean... Nah, I don't care. Like, look at our elemental damage. 236. I hate this. Like, right? I would love to go for it, but I would kill our entire build, so I just can't. Well... That was crit, luck, elemental damage actually, that's also nice. One thing that really bothers me about YouTube is, and this is like a random topic, but it's kind of related to what I just said, that the items still work. Some people comment on videos, on something that I do, in a way that implies they have played the game and they know exactly what's going on. And you read the comment and you're like, what are you talking about? So for example, Mega Bonk, okay? You can have tomes that give you stats. And like some people then say, oh Dex, you're so stupid that you don't banish the XP tome. You can't banish it. You can't banish something you own. That doesn't work. You know, but they write it in such a confident way as if they usually do this, and I'm stupid for not seeing that. And here's the spooky part. When someone does this, but on something that I don't know is false, you know, then I will believe it's true. And this happens way too often. And those are one of the fastest bans I actually do on my channel when I notice that someone is doing that. Holy moly, I'll take that. But yeah, those are one of the fastest bans that I do. Because it's so annoying when someone makes you believe something and words it nice and words it in a way that you think it's true. And then eventually... This is how it works. Of course this is how it works. That's insane. 150 stats from one item. Okay. Right, you don't get 2. Right. That makes sense. Wait, that actually makes it worse, because 2 would be a 1 in 12. No, but I believe you can get this down a lot. Possibly. I don't know how high that curse level is. But I would assume so on 25, it should actually go down to 1 in 12. That is the best one you can get. I hope. I think. Maybe it's actually less. 1 in 11 could be. Maybe even 1 in 10, depending on how it rounds. How much do we have? 151, right? Dude, I wonder how much we'll have after this round. This is absurd. Now it would be nice to have the mod that shows us the changes in the bottom right. You know what I mean? The stat changes that you get on a wave. Because then we would always see the elemental damage. I just saw 2 elemental damage triggers. That means the items are considered each on their own. Of course they are. What did I think? I don't know. But they individually trigger. Of course they do. What am I talking about? How else should it work, right? I don't know what I'm expecting right now. Did we just get 50 elemental damage in one round? No, that can't be true. I saw that wrong. I must have had more elemental damage in other ways. There's no way. 5 armor is the highest possible roll. Not that it matters, but like it's nice. Because now I spend some time in the shop to roll on 4. Hey. Hey. Aber was? What a 35% bonus material out of the enemies, huh? Dude, if I get one brick, do you understand how much money is in that brick? I can't get it. I mean, I can check out how much damage it has. If it's low damage, maybe. But now we actually kill the enemies so fast because we have the 40% faster burn triggers. But like, holiest moly of all molies you have ever molied, right? So I will get rid of you now because 1,400 damage. Oh my god, I never noticed that. I should have gotten rid of that ages ago. So what we'll do is, we'll combine these. Then we will combine you. So we have a 16... Yeah, I don't know what that means. You know? Because it has 1% as basis, I can't tell you what the curse level is. If it was 10%, I could roughly say it. But not this way. We actually got 50 in one round? 50! No, but that can't be true. I still don't... I refuse to believe... I'll take a screenshot now. I refuse to believe this. Dude, I just hear the ding, 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 ding all the time. That's either HP or elemental damage. Okay, now the HP is gone. No, it's not gone. Yeah, it's gone. So, that means every time we have bloop, 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 that's elemental damage now. Oh, that was the clock, right? Yeah. Why is it so much? Because our turrets that we spread over the entire stage burn all of them and it spreads with the snake, so everyone is just burning. That's the reason. And this is why I don't believe it, because I just don't see it. Did we just get 100 elemental damage in a single round? Who needs to buy elemental damage, by the way? We have 2 of the items, by the way. We don't have like 50 or so. 39% is pathetic, but I'll take it. So you are 17, 2098, 2094, 2098. And the normal one is 2061. It was useless to curse them. It may actually be bad to curse them, because all it does is it increases the base damage of the weapon by a little bit. Like, not by a lot, but a little bit. So, funny enough, in this case, cursing... There was a turret. Ah, it's fine. Next one I'll get. But yeah, in this case, cursing is actually not good. Cursing is really good. I have 3.6k money. You know what? I'll take you, because I believe you'll find another one. Believe in the heart of the card stacks. Believe in the heart of the cards. Wait, do you understand how ridiculous this is about to get? I can't do that, right? You get 33% of engineering as them. Yeah, I can't do that. I actually can't buy that item. It would turn them into a nuke that destroys everything. Cool. Instantly cursed. Not the best level, but instantly cursed. The heart of the cards. The heart. And now we just need a mirror. And then we will double buy this. Well, that's also good. Every burning enemy gives us HP regeneration. Okay, I have to log in. Wait, why do I have to log in? I have tardigrades. I have like 150 HP. I have 200 HP regeneration. Why do I need to log in? So we were at 350, right? Because I said we increased by 100. It was like 347. But I think we will not check to... No, we have to check today. We have to check every wave. This is like the special thing about today. It's almost 100 again. Like this time it was 80. And I did feel like there were less enemies around, so that makes sense. But yeah, that's absurd. That's completely absurd. That's just ridiculous. 2 bounces. 1 every 14. Every second ranged projectile has +3 projectiles. We are ranged. These are ranged. Okay, if I still needed a curse. 3,857 burn damage? We need as many enemies as possible. I need as much bait as possible. I have to become the master baiter. What do I even need? Oh, we need a ghost, right? It's okay. Please curse both of them that we don't get stuck on it too long. So how's it looking with the bounces? Because we know there are bosses that they can bounce to. So it bounces for sure, but it bounces weird. Huh. Interesting, interesting. 4.6k. It's up to 4.6k. Holy. Oh, you didn't get cursed. I was like, did they nerf my guy? Did they... Wait, we don't need attack speed. Who cares? Right, yeah, I'll just buy that. We actually don't need attack speed. Yes, it makes our turrets faster. But funny enough, I actually don't want that. Wait. I said bricks. Brick me up, baby. So, the thing is, the bricks will just break. Right? And then we can get new bricks. This is perfection. Ugh. It's a lot more trees times 2. That's a ton of trees, you know, I can't say no to that. Alter Schwede, ne? Okay, Wandering Bot is... Yeah, it's fine. 50% bonus damage. That will never be enough that we, like, kill the enemies with the main attack. It's just too weak for that. Holy moly. It may be worth to reconsider if it should maybe be limited. You know, I'm just saying that. Like... Don't tell it the developer team, but I'm just saying, if that happens, yeah, maybe. I can't do that. I would deal way too much damage with the weapon. I just can't. It's impossible. I should have banished that. Because this will taunt me now for the rest of my life. We have enough money. I'll buy it. Yeah. 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 I wanted to say, yeah, that's just life. But that is, brick me up, man. Where are my bricks? I probably missed them, to be honest. Do you see how much we are shooting, by the way, thanks to the seashell? Like, how many projectiles? We shoot 4 projectiles at once, every second shot. Per flamethrower. Honestly, now I could have also went down to 2 of them. Nah, 2 is maybe too risky. Yeah, that's overkill. But we need to find the bricks. And then I need to be able to somehow hit enemies with that, which is probably the harder part. But Dex, you haven't checked out the item for a while. I know. We'll check it out at wave 40. Yeah, this doesn't matter anymore. Our life, like HP regeneration, we get 1 shot. Mirror and goldfish. You know what that means, right? Exactly. 2 gentle aliens for more stack. Why does it lag so much? But 2 gentle aliens for more stacking. I'll get another turret to get it going earlier. Another turret. That is the wrong turret. We don't care about that. I mean, how much armor do we have? 46. We have 1,481 elemental damage. Didn't I have 1,000 the last time I checked? Okay, I need to see that. How much? Holy moly, it's getting laggy. 15,600 burn damage. I think everyone would have expected a time, like, the Hourglass is the most broken thing when they looked at everything. And it is broken because you can just additionally get it, right, and scale up. But I have a feeling this is the actual hidden most broken item in this update. By far. Oh. Do I lock... Please. Can I just find another one? Wait, no. Oh, that's actually bad. Oh no, I'll not get to wave 40. Where's my HP? Where's my HP? Oh, Hourglass does that right. Right, I forgot about that. Oh, you spooked me. I only have torture healing. No, that's fine. The enemies one-shot me either way. Yeah, right. I forgot about that part. Oh, that's so cool when this happens on a wave with elites. Because we get the chests again. So something is really laggy. Do you notice that when I press escape? Holy moly. It could be all of the burning things going on, but that is... Yeah, nice level, by the way. That is... How do I always pay attention to that? That's totally fine. Wait, that's perfect! Because this means negative engineering. That means... Well, that doesn't really make a big difference. But, yeah, it's fine. It's out of the way, right? That's a max roll. That's a max possible roll. I can't. 3 Sharky boys? Did you see that? Those are 3 sharks. Did we always face the same elites, by the way? Ooh, I gotta pay attention to that. There is one more elite wave. Wait, why? This was the 10% elite spawn. I was about to say, why is it on 36? That is way too late. Usually they're 34 and 35. And the first one is on 31 and 32. So I was like, huh? This was the random trigger from the stat item that we have. And I guess this just spawns the same elite. And now that we are on wave 30, like, yeah, 30, it spawns 3 elites and those are just the same one. You know what? That's actually fine, because then you instantly know, yes, that's from the trigger. 40% starfish. Still haven't seen a brick, but that doesn't mean a lot, because it could definitely be that I just missed it. One bullet dealing 13 damage is fired from an enemy corpse when they die. This can crit. This also applies to burning. Oh my god, why? Isn't that the Sharky Boys again, though? Right? You know what? I'll buy you. I have to stop doing that. I'm so addicted to high rolling a second one. Maybe, baby. And you know what I'll do? Not just kidding. Not this time. So, Sharky Boys? Question mark? Oh, it wasn't this wave. No, it was this wave. I know it was this wave, right? Because I said 36 is so late. Blee, 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 blee. Huh. You didn't... Really? But texture dingus. Didn't you see it's unique? Okay, now we can't find it, okay? As long as we have it, we can't find it. But do you see that? Trust the Dex when the Dex says so. Okay, honestly, don't do that. No, don't trust the Dex, okay? But I'm not completely stupid. I'll find another one. Okay, I may be a little bit stupid, okay? But if I'm confident in something... You can question the Dex, but if you are wrong then, the Dex will make a scene. The Dex will make sure you remember that. And ignore all the times he was wrong. So... How many of these hourglasses do we have? Does it show that somewhere? 3. This is the 4th one now. And that's what I was talking about. Like, if you find this early enough, like early on, luck insanely impacts how many chests you get. Starting at wave 20, I believe, either 40 or wave 20, it will heavily reduce the luck that affects the chests. But, you know, like, if you really get luck going, you can get like 200 chests in a round. I literally can't do that. Like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I know you really want me to do it. And same for me. Same thing for me. Exact the same thing. However, you gotta realize, the moment I click that button, everything gets one shot and there is no more scaling. That was it. Okay. Oh, cool. Hey, Excalibur. There we go. You get cursed, my friend. Same wave again? I've been stuck on wave 36. Did we... Oh, wait, that was the elemental damage from the thing, but did you see how much? Holy moly, look at this tower of elemental damage. Why is it so far up? Why is it leaving me? Hey, stay here. I'm speechless. I love this item. This is so cool. This is better than everything I could have ever imagined. Now the only thing we need is, we need to get an armor scaling item. Like every 20 kills you get 1 armor. But when Dex picks it, it's -1 armor. And when Dex plays, he always has it. Dude, do you see how many turrets we have around? Please don't... Oh, wow. 1 in 16, not the best one. I think 1 in 14 was the best one. Yeah, now we'll not find the hourglass because 1 slot is locked. And either way, well, no, the cost didn't go up. It's still all very cheap. Yeah, but the slot is locked, but I want this, okay? Like, I'm sorry about it, but I want it. That's funny. You gotta agree, that's funny. Oh, scheiße. Wait, you know what? What am I rolling for? Oh, the ghost item Dex. No, we only had 2.4k left. No, that was reasonable. Keep more money. So on the next round, which could be the same round again, we just roll more. Dex, please check your email. You really won't regret it. If you do, just block me or I don't know. Okay, Mr. Oton. What did you send me? I think you underestimate how many emails I get. That is Oton! Hey Dex, I found this possibly broken strat to farm gold in Megabong. It basically involves having campfires on golden shields and strangely very important leeching crystals. But I already told you that's not good. I already told you in my comments. I responded to you in my comments. That's why I didn't respond to your email. Scheiße, don't do it. Okay, we're good. All is good. Perfect. We have 10,000 money, by the way. Mirror. Mirror. Believe it or not, we didn't find it. I also didn't find the burning item, sadly. But we have 3 duplicators now. So if I find one of them, I think you understand how broken this will be. You know what? I got... That's 15 items. Duplicated 30 items. So... Yeah. Cool. Amazing. I honestly love it, but I just want to out at one point. Dude, I can't wait to see how much elemental damage we've gotten out of the item. And I think 1 in 14, like 14 kills is 1 elemental damage, is the best we have found. No! Oh, wow. I have enough money that I find more. No, I will not find them, Dex. You shouldn't do this. You know it yourself. Just move on. Oh, we have to replay the stage again. You know what? Okay. I'm sorry this is taking a little bit too long. I'm gonna speed up Brotato with a software that I have. So now it's 3 times speed. And this will be a little bit faster now. And this is what it looks like. Wait, those were not elites, right? No, because we would have gotten the crates. Yeah, all good. The reason I don't really want to wait on cursing is because we are like so close to the end of the game. And like if the cursing, for example, failed, then I just miss out on 1 turn of scaling that I could have had. Or like also with the time watch, right? Then I have it... What? We rolled the highest possible value. Like not only was it cursed, which would be 2. We rolled the highest possible value. Cool. Wave 35. Dude, I told a friend I'll be there in 5 to 10 minutes. I was on wave 37 when I said that. Now I'm on wave 35. No! So Dex, hey, where are you? Well, I'm stuck, step bro. So the good thing is we can't find it again in the shop. Okay, so I can't get hurt. That is the good news. The bad news is we can find it again on the next round. Well, onwards. 34. That was the lead wave. That was the lead wave. We went so far back in time that we played the lead wave again. Cool. Hey, I'll take 5k elemental damage. It gave us 5k elemental. Remember when I talked about how you can turn this into an infinite loop? It's kind of... So I hate admitting this, but I've actually skipped 2 goes because I keep rolling a little bit too fast. But I think that's understandable given how long this is taking. Oh my god. I need to curse that now. I need to find the thing cursed. Not you! You dingus! You absolute stop it! Come on. Come on. Perfect. Oh yeah, wave 34 again. Sure. Sure. Why do I feel like I already got the revival when I said sure the first time, but I don't remember holy moly, yes please. But I don't remember. Did I? No. Okay. We don't have the revival. Please. I don't have that much money. Did you notice that we haven't gotten the time thingy? We may actually be able to continue. Oh. Okay. Okay, just keep them coming. See, this is the reason why I don't lock them. These moments are rare, okay? So you can't expect this to happen often, but with our money. And funny enough, less reroll... We didn't find the Hourglass. Let's go! We may actually get to leave. Okay. Okay, do I roll? You know what? If I get an Hourglass... The thing is, I always liked challenging fate, you know? Yeah, I changed my mind. Never mind. Last time I do that. The thing is, I feel like I cheat the system if I don't roll, right? Because then I don't give the Hourglass a chance. Why am I making up these rules that no one cares about? Let me out, let me out, let me out, dot. Okay. Well, now okay, funny. Man, stop that! I just recently watched a video. It was of Oaken Tower, and I compared my love there to the Weasel love in Hearthstone. Yeah, I wait for you to get cursed. Like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. You know what? No, we will not even roll. I compared it there, and now whenever I hear myself laugh, I always think of the stupid Weasel. We actually made it out without one Hourglass. Okay. If we are lucky, we managed to 1 in 15, holy. So I think 1 in 14 is the highest one that you can get. But if we are lucky, we'll make it out here without an Hourglass. And then I can finally progress further to wave 40. Okay, I'll shift up the rules. The moment we find the item that I'm looking for, I will lock it. Perfect. And then we just continue. Okay, because otherwise... Listen, I'm all in for the stupidity, okay? But I pretty much played like 50 waves or something so far already. I want out. Yes! Oh my god. Someone just said you don't need to kill them while... Like, with burning, just while they're burning. I mean, I don't really see how that would change that much. Right? Because if your weapons just one-shot the enemies, you can't really burn them. But with the turrets we have around, that opens up more options. Yes, I'm not buying it and rolling more. Okay, so me. I have 30k material. I don't want to spend it. I gotta leave. I literally said 5 to 10 minutes. This was 20 minutes ago. And I'm on wave 36. Back then I was on wave 37. About to go to wave 38. Remember that? When the elite was like showing their highlighted? Yeah. I remember that. Okay, I didn't want to take a gaming session break, so I just fast forwarded. Okay, I didn't roll anymore. But, do you see this? 20%? This is sadly just a 2-in-1. But here we go. So we are at 14,348 stats out of this. We also gain 36,000 elemental damage. And yeah, I mean, like, do I need to say anything? This is the boss fight. Well, that was a little bit easy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. We'll take a close look at the other items that exist in here. See you the next time.